Welcome to our mid-year update, offering a snapshot of what we're working on and how the GRLI is showing up in this evolving landscape.
Across gatherings, dialogue with new initiatives, we found our partners and associates scattered together, and we are happy to share a few of the many highlights.
So kicking off the AACSB Dean's Conference, Cathy Dubois, Dale Smith led the RME Affinity Group session on the topic Beyond Sustainability as Usual. Cathy also involved Ernst & Young's new economy unit, contributing insight on circularity, sufficiency, and recentering for equity and justice. And then in Lisbon, at the F&B Dean's Conference, I joined Annalena Pesterman and Anna Simains in connecting over 20 of our partners and associates, where we explored the evolving role of business schools as anchors of resilience and imagination within their ecosystems.
March brought a powerful opportunity to join the Equal Network's board and members meeting. Equal conveys national, regional, and international quality assurances bodies and also business school associations. We asked, what if Equal places a collaborative inquiry into developing global responsibility at the heart of its purpose? Also in March, Stellenbosch Business School hosted the Council on Business and Society CoBS, supported by our partners at ESSEC. A white paper, Reimagining Responsible Business Education in a Complex and Changing World, emerged from this. We'll link it below along with the recording of John's opening remarks at the event.
That same month in Sydney, we co-facilitated a dialogue with the Australian Business Leaders Council on what lies beyond climate. Now, Edwards is spearheading the efforts there, and the pitchful meeting that we supported was opened with insights from Paul Ballantyne at Canterbury and Katrin Byrne at Griffith.
In April, Annalena, Paulo Alves, and myself convened GRLI Partners and Associates at AACSB ICAM in Vienna. It was a moment of inspiration to hear Annalena speak about aligning values with action, and later Robin Johns from UTS Sydney powerfully called for solidarity, not uniformity, as the key to deep collaboration. It was particularly good to also hear Lily B echoed in her closing plenary that words matter, but actions matter more.
In May, we started work alongside the Club of Rome, building up to their June workshop. The focus is transforming business education for flourishing. Our approach, grounded in relational governance and focused on ecosystemic transformation, offers a distinct and timely contribution to their efforts.
At EFMD's annual conference at the beginning of June in Munich, GRLI was represented again through the effort of Peter Mulgar, Raul Rodriguez, as well as Hannele.
And then in June, Romina Dollar and Dale Smith took part in the Club of Rome workshops in New York during RME week. In that same week, we presented the tipping point at the PRME Global Forum. Our PRME presence was co-anchored by Anindu Bhattacharjee at Watson and Maria João Cortino at Ishte.
Our crucial conversations, as well as partner reports, are where deeper rethinking takes shape.
So in quarter one, Paul Rhodes of UTS challenged us with insights from his new book, Stinking Rich, asking whether business education continues to prioritize wealth over societal needs, and if so, what we might do differently.
Then in Q2, Andy Hoffman invited us into a provocative discussion from his new book, and he asked, what if we reimagined business education to serve society and not just shareholders?
Our partner pod, hosted by Católica Porto and Watson, involved Raquel Campos Franco and Anindu Bhattacharjee, sharing how student-led projects are integrating social and environmental objectives across the curricula. And of course, all of these sessions that were mentioned are available on our YouTube channel.
Exactly. GRLI's Guardian Group held its first in-person gathering post-COVID, focusing on redefining their terms of reference for the next phase towards 2030, with Paulo from Porto Católica joining as Guardian-elect.
We are welcoming Romina Dollar as the new chair of the Guardian Group, and they will soon be announcing a co-chair pilot. We also thank outgoing chair Vanessa Duckenfield for her leadership. Romina, of course, is now also joining the board of the GRLI. Also joining the board of GRLI is Professor Carol Adams, who will serve on the Finance and Audit Committee. And we're equally grateful to Philip O'Regan at Limerick Kenny Business School for stepping into a finance and audit committee oversight role on behalf of our partners.
In Q1, we welcomed University Laval from Canada as an associate partner, and we are excited to announce 2 more associates joining the GRLI ecosystem: University of Canterbury Business School from New Zealand, as well as Neoma Business School from France.
We're also thrilled to welcome Copenhagen Business School in Denmark as a full partner of the GRLI. CoBS is, of course, hosting the upcoming Academy of Management Conference, and we look forward to meeting many of you and them there in person. Let's look ahead.
Watch out the GRLI calendar for the upcoming conversations and gatherings, which will include crucial conversations and hard reports at AACSB Dean's Conference held in Toronto, PRME Research Conference in Belgrade, Serbia, Insure Hub Conference in Porto, Portugal, end of October, Association of African Business Schools Conference in Waukegan, India, mid of November.
Speaking of the Association of African Business Schools, we're pleased to announce that our AGM will be embedded in the ADS conference taking place in India. And we are also looking forward to working alongside our colleagues from Padia and, of course, ADS during that event. In closing, we are learning as we connect across the wider landscape that there is no one-size-fits-all answer or silver bullet or solution to the work of developing global responsibility. What we do need are small-scale experiments and inquiries that are connected to a larger scale framework, one that centers on developing global responsibility. And it definitely requires more than just the GRLI. We need all of us.
Design work has just begun.